So now we've had an opportunity to look at several different types of questions and actually use our CRCT test-taking strategies. I'm going to summarize those test-taking strategies now as I move back to our main page. On our main page, we see that before the test, students need to rest. That means to go to bed early. I would suggest they go to bed early several days prior to the test to get accustomed to being well rested. That they eat before test time. Students should arrive at school early in order to be sure they have a nutritious breakfast and or that they have a nutritious breakfast at home. Next, that they enter the test with a positive attitude, that they're going to do their very best and they'll use the strategies with which they've been equipped. The fact of having strategies can be a good factor toward making sure that students are confident. During the test, it's going to be important that the students, one, pace themselves, that they keep in mind that they need to go through the test at least 4 times. In the process of going through that test 4 times, they're going to actually use all of the time that they're given, and they're also going to make sure that they leave time to get through it, go back, get through it, go back. Next, they will circle the keywords in the question first and then read the passage. If they circle the keywords in the question first, it gives them an idea of what to look for the very first time they see the passage, no matter what subject they're taking the test in. Next, for the passage itself, in the process of circling keywords and looking at the passage, they should figure out whether this is the passage which they should pay very close attention to, they should read through, or they should skim. When they read the passages in, they need to keep up their interest. This may involve changing their voice for characters. It may involve just staying very focused so that they don't lose their focus on the questions. Next, they'll go back to the questions. At this point, they've already seen the questions before, and they're looking at the question again, using those key words to be very certain they know what is being asked. Next, they go back and underline clues. Once again, when they first read through the passage, having seen the questions already, they've probably already seen some clues, and they should underline those as they go. But now they're really focused in on the question, and they're going to find the actual answer. So they want to be sure they have the right clues, and they've found the answer. Next, we come to the process of elimination. For the process of elimination, it's very important that the students get rid of answers that don't make sense, or answers for which they've come up with a reason that are not correct. In this way, the students have a concrete reason as to why they should or should not pick each and every choice, and it should lead them down to the best answer. Blind guess, 25%. Got rid of the extraneous answer, 33% chance of getting it right. Got rid of another answer, 50% chance of getting it right. You've doubled your chances. And if you get rid of a third answer, 100% chance of getting it right if you're on the right track. Finally, next we come to skipping. At this point, once they've done these steps, which they should be good at as they practice their strategies, and they still don't know the answer, that's okay. One, because they've probably eliminated at least one answer, so they've got a better chance. And also because their unconscious or subconscious mind will continue working on that question, even when they move on and consciously concentrate on the next question. So when they come back around to it, and they go through that test those 4 times, there's a better chance they may be able to come up with the best answer, or at least with a more educated guess. And finally, step 8, they must use all of their time. So if they find themselves having gone through the test 4 times, and still 15 or 20 minutes left, I suggest that the students take a short 1 or 2 minute break, give themselves a brain break, and then go right back to testing and play the game of making sure that they have every answer correct. Keeping in mind that we do not change an answer unless we're very sure that it needs to be changed. We call this proving ourselves right. So, and finally, they need to be sure that every single question is answered. Once you reach the end of the test, if your time is running short, it's important that students go ahead and choose an answer. And once again, through the process of elimination, they've probably got a more educated guess than if they had guessed blindly. We now find ourselves at the end of the test, and we want to make sure that we have an ugly test paper. That is to say, that paper should be filled with marks. There should be lines under the clues, there should be keywords circled, there should be arrows, there should be anything that will keep the student's attention focused. There should also be marked where each item has been eliminated, and even marking those items within A, B, C, or D that made you choose to eliminate it, or made you decide that was the right answer. So your test will be ugly. However, using these strategies effectively, your answer sheet will be very pretty. You will have stray marks removed, you will have erased any answers completely that you needed to change, and most importantly, you would have done your best work. And a pretty test is a test that has correct answers. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope that you will use these strategies with your student or with your child to make sure that we maximize achievement for the CRCT at the Benjamin S. Carson Business, Engineering, Science, and Technology Academy Middle School. Thank you very much.